Who wants to cook magic? I know I do. First things first, we gotta get a blue mage. After putting the festival on to Kingdom, you can go to the Dragon's Gate and arrive in the area that I was in earlier. You get to hit the Hughes Marsh. Hit the grass. Talk to this guy here. But she now needs to catch a frog. Doesn't matter, just hit a frog. This becomes a very difficult minigame later on. Now you know to talk to him after he hits the frog. He'll ask you for the frog. Raise Q's up, gender unknown, age, citizenship, down hand, both. Name, Kina. Your name is Kina now. You can change that if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like reading all this text. I know you can see my taskbar down there, but that's mostly because the screen kind of extends that far down. I didn't look at the resolution before I started. I just clicked record, and this is what it gave me. This box. Yeah, one on each continent. And all the markers are exactly the same. They all go to the same place. Do you want to have blue magic? Yes. No. Yes. I want blue magic. Not that I've ever used more than 2 of these spells, but whatever. There's plenty of stuff that will just better than frogs. Without sand. I don't want you to eat sand. Please don't eat any sand. Return to a pit of sand or whatever. What's up, baby? Yeah, okay. You can't fight quail, but that's another story for another time. Maybe fight some new boss rush this game, but I don't think I will because that requires me to be able to suck at stealing things from my opponents. I don't know if it's speed on what. I just saw it based on speed. It's based on this enemy has items. It's this chance for you to steal it. And it was and the lowest was 1 of 120 of 1 out of 1 and 1. It's 1 in 256. If you steal it, you may as well just make that be a guy because you fit the bill. And Kina joins your group at level 9. He's the only character in the entire game that doesn't join your group at whatever levels the Don happens to be. I want to give him the yellow skull so I can get access to Millionaire. You don't need any of these abilities, but I recommend you pick up these abilities so when you grind it won't be so long. Now here in the Hughes Marsh, there are 2 enemy types we can fight that have blue magic buff for King of Arm, which I'll go over when we get to those fights. Eventually. So you want to find the first enemy. The encounter rate in Hughes Marsh has dropped significantly from our time back in the original 5.9. This is HD version. I need to point that out now. These are Gigantoads. They can give you the ability called Frog Drop. Deals 10 damage for each frog you've collected. Kid now he has blue magic. To earn money, you must press eat and you must successfully eat an enemy. Eat all its enemies to have 1/8 of the max health remaining. Otherwise, you can't eat it. This game takes some time. This killing medic is larger in this game than most other games. Because in other Final Fantasy games, 5 you hit the spell. You hit the spell, but doesn't do anything in this game. There'll be more of you just passing through town and maybe whack waves upside the head. Sometimes. Not always. But it's convenient for me. I mean, Kina could hit him too. But I kinda have a feeling Kina will one-shot it with his fork. It's fork, right? Why did I think that would work? Yep. Yeah. I forgot to mention, Kina's fork deals random amount of damage to whatever it hits. In other words, he can one-shot almost anything if given the right number for the RNG that I choose to ignore. This zero probably takes a while just to fight, because eating enemy we'll just get rid of it. They'll work on bosses. You're really? Kino's probably gonna end up being your medic, whether you want to be a medic or not. He's actually the best for the job right now. Tazini can nuke, Zidane can almost one shot almost anything, and Freya can jump and buff, I guess. Kino's basically your medic now. He's basically your medic from now for a good chunk of the game. Like the rest of the entirety of the first quarter and two chunk of the second quarter. I feel like calculating number of hit points remaining. That sounds difficult. You're trying to pass your turn. I should not have Kina be the one waking up Evie if he falls asleep. But what can you do? Just get eaten. There we go. Eat the enemy, run the spell. Alright, so Frog Drop does when the fight started. So the enemy, probably easier to deal with. We'll find out. We'll see. So until I find an enemy here. Here we go. Another enemy type. These guys are called axolotls. They have the spell Aqua Breath for you. Or the Aqua Lung. I think it's Aqua Breath. More than two. Same spell, different name. Got it, Aqua Breath. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot faster than the last one. Or about eat at a later point when it becomes more important at a later point. Show you a spell. If you run from the fight right now, you will keep the spell. So if you're fighting, say, large monsters, pick up a spell, and you're hurting, you can just run from the fight and keep your spell. And if you're waiting for the game, you also keep the XP, but that's a whole other, thing. That's it for Hughes Marsh. So, next spells will be in the area outside Hughes Marsh in the overworld. That's pretty fast, okay. I forget what these guys do exactly. Just thank you controls for working like you're supposed to. So I think I spell these guys give exactly. I know there was a spell, I just forgot what the spell is. You can stop attacking us now. I explained how the eating mechanic works, so let me just explain it again. Alright, the Mighty Guard, a wonderful spell, costs 64 MP to use. I don't even use by way or not is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that it's there and it's the thing. Right. Back when I find the next spell. Bit of wait and see for these. These guys give us a spell we don't already have. Oh, I crit him. How about that? Oh yeah, it deals damage equal to how much Kina has lost. So the damage he takes, the stronger Pumpkinhead is. So early game it's not as good. But mid game it's a little better, end game it's probably the best. If she challenges Kina, which I probably won't by the end of the game. So we have more blue cells to scratch out here. Let's see, the next spell is... This is a bit of a hard one to get. Since the Steel Potion run away. But you can manage if you can put them out of misery. Like so. Vanish makes you invisible and is also a useful spell, but Mighty Guard's a lot more useful since this Mighty Guard actually lasts a whole lot longer than Vanish does. Alright. Next spell is... difficult spell to get. That will help. Just because the enemy has a lot of health. I figure it's best to go with spells to when they appear rather than when I find the map that has them. You get more, got it. Forge a better battle. This is how you do when you have to feel like gravity or attacks that can't wipe out a party member. That's later on, I'm sure. I don't like that attack. It can rip your party shreds in just few turns. I have a lot of potions though, should be fine. Crit him again. Alright, Angel Snack. It's cost speed MP and wastes 4 enemies on your entire party. If everyone has a status ailment that stops and hidden silence, you could just use that and status should be gone. Most of them anyway. Let's see, the next spell is... You know, it can confuse you. But it doesn't matter spell that doesn't confuse. So it's got a lot of health, I find. Not that it's important or anything. They want to cast slow on it right out of the gate. It didn't work. I think it didn't stick. That's not normal. Geez, finally this makes me wish I had access to silence. But I don't. Yet. I'll get it. I'll have access to it later on in the game with people other than Dagger. This is technically the first disc. That's not what. I'll probably just set. I'll charge 4 different discs to pick up as you go through. I pick up as I go through when I reach their position of entrance. So the first chance you get a spell. If you have another enemy, I can always look it up if you want. I can always look it up and put it in to get it. I'll probably do that after. I'll probably do that when I finish recording all of it. Just put it all together, all one clump of stuff. Not yet. Weaker. Oh, baby's dead. Missed. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't attack the weak ones. Come on. I should have hit King outside the head with VV. They're wasting a high potion. He's eventually going to attack the enemy and kill it. I just know it. No, I don't have clear-headed ability. It's not available. I don't have, and even if it is, I don't have it right now. Yep, Zon's dead again. Oh, it's his ability trigger, I guess? That's good, I guess good, I guess. Hope this helped him. I don't like this enemy very much. Can you tell? I can't keep fighting this enemy. I gotta kill it. I don't have a choice anymore. Actually, I might be able to still manage. I might be able to still pull this off if I do this first. I can't really think of that half an hour ago would have been useful. I'm too bad it doesn't have anything. Got it. Level 3 defense list. Works on Evo 3, which can be found on probably a walkthrough you find online. A good walkthrough. It uses a defense set. I'll be using it probably once, maybe twice total. Okay. One more spell to pick up here. Okay. Maybe, if we're lucky. Get the spell I'm trying to get for the since I got to the end dungeon. The first thing I found was the USB for these guys. I grouped 2 of them, and I tried to get the spell from them, but they both kind of died too quickly. Not because and I need to kill them not because they are empty, but because they can use a attack called Mug, which I'm going to assume you know what that does already. Got magic hammer. About time. No. Give me back my potion. Jerk. Oh, I got the spell. I think they're more common in this HCU because I found more than one of them this time, so yeah. Anyway, is that spell? Only spell pickle base here is that one. Sorry, my notes. Find out later.